So recently I've been having a problem with this Benro geared head, and there's basically what the problem is, there's a lot of play in the head. So you can see the tripod's level, but the head sort of sways side to side. It's got really bad recently, so I'm just going to show you how you can actually fix this. The problem with mine is actually on the tilt axis. And what you need to do is you need to take off this blue cap, and then there's a screw behind that you can tighten up, or a bolt rather. So I'll show you how to do that. So this is the blue cap we need to remove. What I'd recommend doing is lining this up to 0, so you know where the cap goes back on once you take it off. It's actually quite a thick metal cap, so you probably can just pry it off, and it'll probably be okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to heat it up with a hairdryer. Probably be better if you've got a heat gun on a low setting, but it's just to warm the glue up behind, so it should come off a bit, well, should come up a bit easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in around here and just sort of try and pry that out. I'm doing it in the top corner out of the way, so I'm not going to scratch any of those numbers that are on there. So yeah, you can see it comes off quite easy. There will be a bit of crap on the back, so just bear that in mind. And then there's just a 4mm hex or Allen key, whatever you want to call it, in the middle. So basically you can see how loose this is. I can basically undo that with my fingers, and you can see why it's getting so loose. So that obviously needs to be tightened right up. I can't find a manual for this, so I don't know if there's a particular torque setting or anything, but I'm just going to sort of do it until it sort of feels like there's not any play in there, and just checking the geared head still moves. So I'm just going to back that off a little bit actually, because it doesn't feel like it's moving freely. So that feels pretty good, and I've still got control. Although stupidly I've moved it, so I don't know where the centre is now, but I'm sure I can work that out. So I'm just going to throw this cap back on and vaguely try and work out where the centre was. Yeah, don't do that. I guess if I get the tripod level, I can probably work that out. So I'm just going to vaguely put that on for now, and I'll sort that out later. I guess the bottom one's exactly the same, but I'm not having any problems with that one at the minute, so just be a case of taking that one off and tightening up a similar sort of bolt. So hopefully that helps anyway, but that seems to have got rid of the play that's in there, so hopefully this head should be usable now.